Why did I leave regular dungeon? Was there something in D12? If I go to D11, go D11. I think I messed that up the first time. I did. Almost ran right into our friend. Ah, skeletal warrior. That is correct. And in fact, it's on this floor. Let's see. Get the floor. Let's find our old friend, hey? Why, hello there. You absolute fool. Okay, well, one skeletal warrior is tenable, doable. Let's start exploring a bit, please. Oh my gosh, Scarf of Harm is probably not what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for a Scarf of Harm reduction, if anything. If you could be so kind, DCSS, would be lovely. But I guess we'll make do. You son of a gun. Only 12% chance of banishment, but I'm deeply scarred by our previous endeavors. Let's make you vulnerable to fire just as you step into the fire trap. That's perfect. And wizard down. Beautiful. Okie dokie. Well, definitely went better than our previous iterations here. Amulet of Magic Regen I probably don't actually care for, but I'll carry it around. I'll put in a token effort to appreciate it. And we shall see how that goes. Interesting. Quite the motley crew we have going here. Hello there. It's nice that the vampire squeaks are actually kind of working out for us, all in all. And this is where it gets more annoying because we have a bunch of skeletal warriors instead of just the one. But hey, that's where a trapdoor comes in handy. We'll just get the heck out of there, reset, come back down, and say hello to our average-sized friends. Yikes. Shaft down 3 floors. Bit of an early expedition into D3. And the Cyclops, we normally have a lot more runway to deal with you, but I just have to make do, I guess. And fortunately, it works out. We get a little bit lucky there. Jeez Louise. Oh, every encounter is going to be a near-death experience if I can't find a stairwell pronto. What would help with that is picking up some of these ID scrolls and let us or not items. Let's come in here, and I would like to inscribe you at R1. Beautiful. And let's just burn through some stuff here and see what we have at our disposal. Hey, there are the blinking scrolls. That's nice. Magic mapping. Requirement. Beautiful. Please be something useful to us. What do I want right now? Maybe like really light scale armor that's still somehow incredibly defensive. You know, that seems like a small ask, really. Dragon armor, exactly. Well, let's see what we get, shall we? Get a Scarf of Repulsion with fire vulnerability on it. RN Dex +2. It's not great. Nothing on this, really. I mean, Book of Fire, what's in you? Oh, Plasma. Oh, I haven't gone to try out Plasma Beam at all. I really wanted to last run. I think we're pretty dang close. It probably actually is already castable. We don't have any air training, so there's always the chance that it's going to be beyond our ken here. But, I mean, Guardian Spirit, no thank you. 464 gold. I have nothing to spend it on, so Fire Magic it is. Let's put baby back in the corner here. And Fireball, fully castable, lovely. Plasma Beam, 10% failure rate. Don't mind if I do. Maybe we'll train Air Magic, like 2 or 3, like a smidge, a sip, a taste, really. And that should hopefully be enough. Actually, I probably shouldn't bother running from these buddies. They're up there as to the most manageable that I'll find on D15, I feel. Could be incorrect about that. Oh, and ignition, 12% failure. I'm probably just going to fail, but let's do it. Love to see it. Plasma beam. Are you fire completely, or... The ionized beam bypasses half of defender's armor. Well, there we go for taking care of our saltlings. What? Will this handle a resistant to fire enemy to any capacity? I think is anyone's guess. I need something non-fire related. I think that's probably what this boils down to, which... We're training a bit of air magic for plasma beam. Do I just train more air magic so I can at least have like airstrike as our oh gosh panic option? Could definitely be nice. Let's try this out. 8% chance of failure, unfortunately hit. Yikes. Let us see. If I quiver fear here, 90% chance of affecting you. Please. No, okay, or don't work. That's cool. Yikes. We're in trouble, folks. I'm gonna blink away. Chance of paralyzing you, 31. Please. Any day now. Beautiful. That's what we needed. In fact, you're not poison resistance. Let's stack up some good mojo there, and no way I fail. Second 8% in a row, you son of a gun. Oh, fair enough, DCSS. You got me there. You got me good. Oh man. Could channel magic, I guess. Divine Exegesis is only 28% failure, so there's always the chance that I could just blast this buddy to Kingdom Come. None of this is looking great. Do I just go for the Paralyze again? 31% versus 47% chance to blow your mind. I'll blow your mind, or not, that's cool too. I have no fire resistance. That should change. With fire resistance, I'm still very much in lethal territory. Oh man, oh man. What to do with you, my friend? So another blink might be in order as the only like truly safe option. I hate it though. Not good. Well, no time like the present. 31% chance. Finally, pain off. I need to kill you while you're paralyzed, though. Ooh, jeez. Oh man, we have fun here. Stairwell. At this point, it seems like I should have used the magic mapping the second we had it ID'd, but I was kind of hesitant to do so initially. Now, if I separate our slime friends, I think I'm in business here. I like that. Ain't no thing. Oh, hello, my poison friend. Should be able to take care of you. Just stack up poison with a few darts here, and that is fantastic. Ooh, we finally get heal wounds left. Or back, rather, I should say. Let's switch back to good old Fire of the Fox variety here. And boo to more ugly things. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I mean, and if you keep finding me one at a time, not that yikes. In fact, kind of sick. Oh, never mind. Ouch. I take it back. I did not mean it. I'm so sorry. Is it worth the one turn? It'll close so much distance, but it will do some work. So it all works out. I have a cold vulnerability ring on. Ah, that I do. How about that? couldn't possibly be the source of the issue here, right? That doesn't track. Wizardry rings don't stack, right? 11 and 6. They do stack. Why didn't you tell me? Interesting. It gives us access to airstrike. I'm gonna learn it just to have some kind of recourse. I need something. Something, anything, oh gosh, panic. Hello, my slimy friend. You have slime-related trauma in this game? You're not alone in that, I feel. In fact, I have some very recently unearthed slime-related trauma based on the, our demon spawn of Vuskaya that we were recently playing. Had a bit of an unfortunate slime. Highly undeserved. Definitely in no way, shape, or form my fault. Bye, Jorgrun. Goodbye, Jorgrun. Think I'm alright taking the hit here, even though we didn't know where we'd end up, but at the end of the day, anywhere was better than where we were. So, beautiful. Do have kind of ignition fully up and running now. Should probably try to use that at some point. Huh, plasma beam seems kind of fun. Don't know if that was by any means the best example of it, and I kind of hope it wasn't, because if there's more to come in the future, then I am a happy boy. Okay, so I can't control where the plasma beam goes. Fair. Nope. Nope. Let's just reset that so I can just plasma you a couple of times. Beautiful. In fact, let's make a bit of a decision here, shall we? Spells. Plasma can go to where Foxfire used to be, A. So then we'll still Foxfire on our quick quiver, and that will kind of handle it, maybe? There was skin? Oh, I guess I'm wearing it. Never mind. Oh man, it is not late enough in the day for my brain to be so stupid. Such is life. Let's just kill you, my friend. That is fantastic. Yeah. Throw your rocks, throw your stones, those in glass houses, and all of that. Where'd you go? Holy moly. Okay. Plasma beam, very cool. Very cool, very legal, and a lot of fun. Like that. And let's see, against you kiddos, does it do enough damage to break bank? Almost, not quite, and now I'm finding myself in a bit of a nasty spot. There we go. Make a bit of space using some self-inflicted explosions. That's fantastic. And then we'll just head up on and over and reset that, shall we? Because Plasma Beam, very powerful, but very expensive. We only have 26 MP, which is not grand for sure. I feel like we could stand to gain a little bit in that department. So if we want to make a concentrated effort, we'd have to actually train some spell casting, which, you know, at this stage in the game seems like it's just a reasonable expectation, so I don't actually mind that whatsoever. Reach level 14. Beautiful. Hello, my very distantly related cousin. Maybe? Do you think two-headed ogres are a different genus than the regular ogre, or a variant? Don't know enough about ogre biology at the end of the day here, unfortunately. So we'll be left wondering, waiting, and hoping that one day we'll have the answers to life's most crucial questions. Regardless, we are able to take you out, my friends. That is beautiful, and we can just get right back to it. Are the gloves not worth the inventory spot? So unfortunately, as an ogre, we cannot wear gloves. So yeah, we're very, very restricted in what we're able to use here. Basically, no regular armor fits us at all. It's just going to be robes and dragon scales. Ogres can wear soft hats, right? Like not non-helmets, I think. It's been a long while, and usually at the end of the day, I don't really care too much about the armor because on every ogre I've ever played previously, I've been a transmutation-based caster, and so I end up foregoing any of the benefits that armor would have given me anywho. So that's at least the explanation I tell myself. Okay, our Tengu friend could have been a pain in the rear there. Wait, what the heck are you? Okay, just an unseen horror or something. Sif Muna's Valum of Gritty Orenomancy. Huh. Doing a self-testing here, because I'm usually okay with prefixes. I'm not as good as somebody who's actually taken like a Latin course or something. Oranomancy. Oron. Earth? Or maybe gold. I could see that. Oh, it's largely air, maybe? Airstrike, lightning fire, freezing. It's a real mix, actually. So I don't know if I've solved. Actually, yeah, it has earth, air, and cold. Could be heavens. Fair, fair. It's an interesting book, regardless. Thanks, Sif. Appreciate your contribution to the expansion of our knowledge. Sif does make the best teacher at the end of the day here. Oh my gosh, this is going to be annoying. I get it. We see them. Okay. Oh, my two-headed friend once again here. We'll let you knock me back this time. Where's my exit strategy? Oh, no. Arum is gold in Latin. Okay, so that must have been it. I'm curious where the gold comes from in this context, but fair is fair. Ooh, let's 7% chance for ignition to fail. Couldn't possibly be me. Beautiful. That does the trick wonderfully, and we should hopefully be through the worst of it, maybe? Oh, maybe. Don't love our two-headed friend coming this way, but we do manage to take care of them, so I guess I can't complain at the end of the day. Let's see plasma. Unfortunately, we might have just rolled poorly there, but regardless, the way it shakes out is that we don't do enough damage to nail the coffin in on our many-headed friend, but we'll just back off to here and hopefully can deal a little bit more concentrated damage. Oh my gosh, that went from doing nothing, just tickling the son of a gun, to obliterating it from the material plane. So I will gladly take it. Fantastic. Tropa darts I do not need. Oh, I don't have electricity resistance. Let's just try to kill you. Oh me, oh my. Oh, you meant that Arum is gold and not Orms. You meant to correct yourself. Fair enough. For all we know, though, it's not a Latin root, right? And if it's something that was adapted from the Latin root, then it very well could be. But Oro, I guess Oro. Now I'm just thinking of Ouroboros, which may or may not be related at all. I find that's the big pitfall for me. I am like half decent at entomology in general and like coming up with the definition of words as I hear them, but there are many words, especially in English, because English sucks. Many words that will catch you in their traps for sure. No, I don't like a lot about this. Oh, I missed the boulder beetle with my poison, but I did hit our friend behind. Yikes, that's a lot of damage. Well, there goes my only curing potion. Interesting. Oh gosh, and you're rolling again. And you're rolling, and you're rolling. And what do I do with you? 31% chance to paralyze you. 88% chance to hit you with a net, and I still fail that. Heck yeah, brother. But I get the 31% paralyze. Oh, and then you're gonna hit me again. Stop that. Oh man, never trust the odds apparently. This is a roller coaster of emotions. But there we go. Okay, we finally killed that son of a gun, and then I'm just gonna back away from you, my friend. That's fine. Game draws a ton from all over the place. A ton from all over the place. There we go. Use your words, Torinski. Eventually kind of got there. I like how much this game draws from Australian culture and animals. That's something that I've always found super cute. Because Lindley, the original creator, was Australian, I believe. But specifically, I think about it every time now with the cane toads. And I just can't help but imagine that the cane toads must be an invasive species in Lair, much like they are in Australia as well. Man, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I'm just like rinsing and repeating, going through the same general routine with our friend. Maybe I try and airstrike you? That was not much better. I could try to paralyze you. Let's use up all of our paralysis charges. Sure, why not? At the very least, this son of a gun is infinitely kiteable, so that's nice. I do appreciate that from you, my friend. In fact, let's waste a bit of time. Okay, I used up all my luck on the boulder beetle earlier, and apparently cannot hit a 31% chance to save my life here. Interesting. No, let's not hit myself, sorry. Excuse me. I'd like to line you up. There we go. That's the ticket. Kind of. As long as you die. Beautiful. That was indeed, in fact, the ticket. Fantastic. Oh boy. You know, I briefly mentioned the idea of like testing myself with the knowledge and trying to see if I could figure it out. Which did remind me, I very recently accidentally tested myself on something because I was watching the latest series of Taskmasters being posted to YouTube like as it comes out. So I was watching the first episode of a brand new series. So if you haven't watched that show before, it's like a rotating cast of comedians that are the contestants in it. And so every series you're meeting new people. And the reason it came up is I got about halfway through the episode. And then I started thinking about one of the contestants. And then I went through in my head, there are 5 contestants. And I started going through them. And I didn't know 4 of them by name necessarily, but I at least was like, okay, distinguishing feature of blank, 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 and blank. I got 4 out of 5. Perfect. And no matter how much I crunched it, I couldn't think of who the 5th person was. And so I started going through all the content of the episode in my head, just out of curiosity. I was like, okay, what happened in the first event of the episode? Like, what actually happened? And so I thought about it for a bit, and I couldn't remember. It was just blank, at least like large chunks of it. And so I had fun for the few minutes or whatever, trying to mull it over and come up with it myself. But it got me thinking, in general, if I paused any show that I watch casually, like shows that I am not as invested in, and more so I'm just kind of like enjoying, or, you know, they're light fare, the stuff I like to watch while I eat is generally pretty casual. And so with any TV like that or any show like that, how well does my brain actually remember any of it? And I almost want to like test myself in the future just to see, is it all like an instant fire and forget? It's like super fun while it lasts, but then nothing is contained or actually registered into the Rolodex whatsoever. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. Again, I do almost watch certain things because it's mindless fun and I can just enjoy it, which, you know, at the end of the day is kind of the whole reason why we watch stuff, so... or why many people watch stuff is just for the media entertainment, so not knocking on that whatsoever. But I found it very super interesting. I don't know, saying it out loud, it's always funny. I'm like curious if it's a silly story that nobody can relate with and I'm just a weirdo. Wouldn't be the first time. Almost definitely wouldn't be the last either, but I'm curious if anyone has experienced something similar, or if there's anything, you know, if you think about shows that you enjoy in a similar capacity, how well do you remember them, do you think? But hey, as long as they are enjoyable at the time, again, that is the name of the game, and they've done their job as far as I'm concerned. Yikes, yikes, yoikes. Okay, these sons of guns are too fast. Oh, and I'm slowed. Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Why am I so bad? Well, this might be the end for Transmogrify the third. Not focused on a show you remember nothing. Yeah, it's funny how the brain works, hey? So yeah, I think what I like Taskmaster a lot is my example, because it's a show that I am very invested in, and I love, like, especially episode 1, I'm trying to, you know, meet these comedians for the first time and get to know their personal, like, style and their flair. But still, apparently wasn't enough to get through. Also, okay, I have no paralysis, I have no fear. Let's re-quantify that. I have a lot of fear, but I have no fear scrolls. I can divine exegesis. I think that's my only saving grace here. Do I have anything that will actually save me if I do cast that? Death Channel's not going to do it. Disjunction, I guess, I think is the only answer. It's the be-all, end-all. The moment of truth. Man, oh man. 14% chance of failure. I think I'm not missing out on anything better or more robust here, but let's take a quick gander, shall we, through the inventory. Make sure I'm not overseeing something obvious. Unfortunately, does not seem to be the case, so Sif, if you could be so kind, save me. I failed to use it, but you hit me for no damage. Okay, let's try that again. Perfect. Never a doubt in my mind, of course. Beautiful work. Then I need to airstrike you. It kind of does enough damage. It did the trick. Beautiful.